Hello, everyone. Welcome back to my little world. I'm Katie, and I'm here today with Charlie, who is my little Maltese fur baby. He's sleeping on a couch, so I'm not going to wake him up because he will be assisting me with my coffee and Katie. And I also have my Vivi here, my Pickle by Nikki Johnston. That is one of the newest additions into my nursery. And I love her in this little outfit, guys. Don't get me wrong. But I want to put something different on her, something more like cozy, homey, something that you would be wearing while lounging. And I had this little onesie that I got for one of my dolls, and they sent me the wrong size. So I thought I would try it on her. It has little bunnies. It's a little quilted side snap, nice and warm piece. So I thought that I would put it on her together with some tights and booties perhaps, and a headband because I want her to look um, to have this loungewear comfy little look. So, and I always also was thinking about this one thing because I was talking to a couple of friends, newer collectors, not really new, but they haven't been around for uh, as long as a lot of other of my friends. So, and we were talking because they were asking me, they were basically two of them, okay? They were telling me this story how they just keep buying the babies because the second when they see the baby on the picture, they feel, okay, I have to have this baby. This is one of my dream babies. This is exactly what I'm looking for. Uh, and then they receive the baby, and the baby is not that. It's not it. And while they're trying to bond, they would be scrolling someone's feed and they would see the babies. They said that specifically about my dolls, like two of my dolls, they mentioned them and they said, oh my gosh, every time I see her picture, I look at mine and I really feel like this dream of mine keeps changing like nonstop, and it's stressful and it's expensive, especially these days. The dolls don't cost what they used to cost. So it's basically the grass is always greener at neighbor's side type of a thing. And I think that a lot of uh, collectors out there, especially the ones who buy often and they also keep selling often, all like not all of them, okay, I can't speak for everyone, but I've talked to, oh my gosh, I've been here for a decade, guys. I run all these groups and I have so many friends and so many acquaintances and people, we talk a lot. I also do a lot of polls. So I noticed that sometimes when people do this, it's because they can't kind of determine what they like. And it's hard because, especially these days, like years ago when I started, they were sculptors. Sculptors were not producing as many sculpts and new faces and like different sizes non-stop the way they're producing them now. If you notice, look at Cassie Brace. She's like Cassie is like she's living on a Red Bull, right? IV or something because she's producing new sculpts non-stop. And we have also plethora of new sculptors and new styles, and they're getting better and better and better. And with each baby you feel, oh my gosh, this is it, this is it, this I feel this ping in my chest, and this is it, this baby, that's it. And then you receive the baby and maybe something happens along the way. Maybe you have some kind of like issue if it's a custom order. Let me adjust her little filling here. Whatever, or just there doesn't have to be any problem, but you have the baby home and you start changing in there, you're having fun, and then you're scrolling social media and you see the next best thing, And it's exhausting, guys, isn't it? It must be exhausting. I don't know. I thanks goodness I have to say that I have not experienced a lot of this problem throughout my years of collecting, because I kind of always knew what I wanted, and I think that helps to have some kind of your own vision, because if you're going by the vision of others, I feel like it's harder to fulfill that need or that idea. I think every doll out there, when especially the ones that we're loving, I think those are just the ideas that we get about this sculpt. And if it's not exactly your idea and you're kind of like trying just to determine like what's going on, I really recommend postpone a lot of buying, guys, especially with today's market. And also, I was talking to my mom the other day, and it got me all sentimental. So I started looking at the old pictures. I was going through some of my Facebook albums, and also the albums on my iPad, because I have these days we have everything digitalized, right? So I was looking at those, and I saw the pictures of me from like from various stages of my life, right? I was just looking at Charlie's when we brought him home and everything, and it was like 16 years ago almost. And oh my gosh, I remember, and I don't even think I have to ask, especially you ladies out there. Every woman does that. Like, I don't know the woman who would be completely happy with everything on her body, right? I would be always trying to be on a diet. Okay. I'm 5'8", and my whole life, adult life, my weight was around 120 pounds. Okay. About 52, 53 kilograms. And I'm 175 centimeters almost tall. So that was like, it's almost underweight when I look at it right now. I don't know. I lived with this weird, like crooked idea. Okay, I have jiggle here, and maybe I have jiggle here, and I wish I would have curly hair. Okay, I always wanted to have a curly or wavy hair, and my hair is super straight and super silky. It's shiny, but it doesn't hold the wave or curl. So when it's humid, it can get flat. You know, ladies with straight hair, you know exactly what I'm talking about. And so my whole, what was it, like high school? I think it was the high school or college. I don't know which one, but I would be sleeping on rollers, putting all these products into my hair, trying to maintain or like retain that curl for at least like half of the day. Never happened, because my hair is that crazy hair that you put the roller in, you put gazillion of the mousse and other products, and then within 2 or 3 hours it's back to looking funky. So yeah, but I would be doing that, and I always, there was always something. That's where I'm getting here, right, guys? So, and now when I'm looking at all these pictures as older, and you know, we're getting older, our bodies change, uh, and still I'm still at the same. Okay, I've tried to improve this, and it improved a little bit, but I'm still at kind of like stuck in this thing, and I think all the women have it, or most of them. I don't know the woman who would say, I love everything on myself. I love my body. I don't wish to have better hair. I don't wish to have, I don't know, longer legs. I don't wish to have this or that, or smaller bum bum, or more rounder bum bum, like a smaller waist, this or that. It's always something, right? And I was looking at these pictures, and suddenly, I don't know why this comparison to our hobby came to my mind. And I feel like this applies to all the collectors who really are always it seems that they're always on the lookout for, come on, baby, for something newer, something better. Oh my gosh, look at this. There is a sticker. So there's always, you feel like, okay, there's something better, something newer, something more appealing out there. I want it. What am I supposed to do? I'm so stressed. And let me tell you, in the end of the day, if you have a good quality baby that spoke to you when you were picking it up, okay, like choosing the sculpt and stuff, and if you really love that doll, this feeling like, okay, I want something different. And why do I want it? Because I just got the doll, or I've been waiting for this. This just may be temporary, guys. This may be just a temporary thing. It doesn't mean that you don't love the doll. And sometimes I feel like we just have to be happy with what we have. I feel like the healthy way in this hobby is to really just slow down. If you feel like you're literally getting manic, and I have had friends who were really tendencies, like very strong tendencies to get manic. And sometimes people say, oh, they're just competing and they're trying this and that. It may be, well, obviously, I'm sure that it's the truth for a lot of people, but for some, they're truly just trying to find that special doll, and they just can't seem to pinpoint what they want. And you look at their collections and they have beautiful dolls. And you're like, okay, wait, I don't understand this, because you have stunning babies. Like, what is the problem? Is this you don't like the painting style, you don't like the sculpt, or what is it? Because sometimes, obviously, you get the doll, and I'm going to make it, one of the next videos is going to be about it. I decided to go through with that and to talk about that experience. I wasn't sure if I wanted to bring it up or not. I went through that last year with one of my cousins, with my silicone custom. You have never seen that doll. I've never showed it anywhere. But there were issues with the doll, and it was stressful. So sometimes you just get the doll and you can't bond, or there is the problem. There's a problem, let's say the quality thing going on, or the sculpt is just not working for you, or the size is not working for you. Oh my God, she's so chubby. Well, it still is going to, it fits her, but this is like more like tighter fit. So yeah, sometimes that happens, but sometimes nothing's wrong. And my friend, she told me, I get such anxiety and I don't even know why. And there's nothing wrong with the doll. There's nothing wrong with the sculpt. I still love the doll. I still love the painting. I still love the sculpt. But I feel like I want to get another one and another one and another one. And what is it? And I literally think, guys, that it's the chasing something that we don't even know what we're chasing sometimes. And I just recommend slowing down. Just take a break, take a second, like breathe, right? Because these hasty, and I told her, just don't do it if you're not completely sure. And she's like, I thought, I never really loved that sculpt, but I saw this one version, and I think this is like my dream thing. And I'm like, I don't know, because how are you going to get that version if it's in other collectors' collection? That means that you will have to basically try to find the copy of the doll, or the doll that looks like it. And that's kind of like smirked upon, to be going and literally requesting someone else's the copy of their custom doll. Okay, this is not it. Hold on, guys. I'm trying to find something that I could pair it with. This would still look cute. So that's what I told my friend, the one that I talked to the other day. I told her maybe just slow down, maybe just take a breather for maybe a couple of weeks to see how you're bonding, to determine what you want from your next baby. Because this jumping and buying and selling, it's expensive, and selling is stressful. People say that buying is stressful because a lot of things can go wrong. But if you're buying from the safe platform or a safe group from the seller who has good recommendations, there's not a lot of things that can go wrong. But yeah, maybe there can something happen during the transport, the doll gets lost or stolen. Happened to me, guys. Okay, my goodness gracious. But I think that's it, like pretty much. If you know what you look for when buying, there's not much of a stress except of this feeling and fear that people are feeling. And I have it too sometimes, guys, especially when I step out of my comfort zone. Like with this baby, I wasn't stressed that I wouldn't love her painting, and I wasn't stressed about her hair or like any like technical part of the doll. I was just a little bit nervous, thinking, okay, how am I going to react to this baby, to this size? And let me take this off, to the size of a baby, and will I be able to bond? It did take me a couple of months. Okay, it wasn't like, okay, I just decided that one day when I saw the pickle, the next day I went to see and I bought one. I was trying to determine, okay, is this going to, is this like momentarily, or am I like obsessing? Is this like momentum thing? Hold on, guys. Or am I going, is this like permanent thing or something that I can work with on a long-term basis? Because I don't want to be spending all this money and then basically not enjoy it at all, and then looking for a buyer and losing money, possibly money on that sale, even though the doll would be new, but you know how that goes. So here she is, guys. I took her little ponytail off because I wanted to put on a little hair bow. Listen, guys, my gosh, it's so hard to manipulate this big doll on a camera and trying to fit her into the view, the whole thing. I can't. Oh my gosh, seriously. I don't know how you do it with toddlers. I mean, I haven't seen people changing toddlers on camera, but I can't. This was, I just had the best laugh in a very long time. It was ridiculous, guys. I'm probably going to edit, so you won't see that footage, but I swear, this is crazy. But yeah, I put Auntie Jemima as bow, and I didn't know how I would feel about this look, but I love it on her. I really do. It's so simple and nice, and I will be able to cuddle her. And I'm even pondering putting these little pom-pom socks because I got them in a couple of sizes. And let's see. how that goes. But yeah, where was I? I was fiddling and fidgeting with this baby so much that I forgot. Oh, this is supposed to be outside. Okay. That I completely forgot where I was with my little like pondering here. But yeah, about buying and selling, just take a, if you feel like you're getting feverish and you're like, okay, I want these and these and I can't decide, I don't know which sculpt, just take a breather, guys. You don't want to get stuck with gazillion of those that you're not enjoying. Because selling is, honestly, I feel like you it's more stressful to sell than buy. And you don't want to go through time wasters, you don't want to go through scammers. Oh my gosh, there's so many scammer buyers that, for the seller, for all of us who have been here for a certain period of time, you kind of can tell who is the scammer and who not. Like these weird Facebook scammers and Instagram scammers, their target audience are the newcomers, obviously. So that's not the problem for us who know how to tell apart the scammer and the honest account or honest Facebook group. It's really hard though with the buyers. There are so many buyers, guys. There is this one friend of mine. She also paints silicone, and she literally told me that she is going to leave the hobby or take a break at least for a year because she cannot. She sold couple of silicones and she was scammed twice. This is the second time she's in the middle of this blowout with PayPal and this weird shady buyer. And then one of her dolls was lost last year. It was after 6 months, guys. 6 months it took for that $7,000 silicone to be located. And I don't even know how she did it, but she did. Uh, and the doll wasn't like completely destroyed or anything. I don't even know. I need to ask her and update you on that one because that's a good one. That would be a good video, but I need to get my small like facts straight because I don't want to be just spreading misinformation. Um, but yeah, like it's stressful, and then you can have a sale going nicely. The buyer gets the baby, they're happy and everything, and then suddenly you get smacked with a with chargeback, like out of nowhere. It seems like they don't even need to have a valid or legit reason or the proof, because the second they open the chargeback, your funds are frozen, and then you're in the middle of this hellish situation when you have to be proving your point. And a lot of times, most of the time, credit card companies win, so it's stressful. That's where when I always tell all of my friends and my viewers, especially the newer ones, because the ladies who have been here and a lot of my friends who have been here in this hobby for a couple of years, they know how to do things. Uh, but I always tell these newer collectors or younger collectors who are so easily impressionable, just take a breather. That's all I can tell you, because I don't think that anyone has the recipe on how to just ignore all beautiful dolls and all beautiful sculpts and not wanting something new. My problem, okay, guys, now my problem is not that I want it all. You know how I am. I like small collections. Big collections give me headache. They stress me out. I don't find them joyful for myself. I'm talking about myself, guys. I'm not talking about your collections or whatnot. Purely me. I don't find it joyful because I like to bond and interact with my dolls. How would I say it? On an individual basis. And I like to, I don't know. I like to be, oh my gosh, I don't even know how to put this into words because it's just so weird. Anyways, I just don't like many dolls. So that's easy for me. There is no brainer. I can't be buying. I can't be like easily smitten, even if I wanted to. Uh, because I just can't have a big collection. I'm already at number 8, so that ain't happening. Someone will have to go. Someone will have to go before I add the new sculpt into my collection. And yeah, and I have to say that since the beginning, because of my OCD and this particular vision for everything and the control, I'm a little bit of control freak, you guys. So uh, because of that, I never was buying a lot of dolls, even like multiples or anything, because I just can't deal with these numbers. So I would be rather waiting and maybe even miss out on a scalp. I mean, how a lot of people are like, I don't want to miss out on this scalp. Like, how can you miss out on the scalp? Like, how can you be okay? Let me tell you something, guys. Trust me. If you miss out on edition, don't fret. There will be the new sculpt coming out pretty soon. Trust me. And unless it was like the special baby that you have been waiting for since the first work in progress clay picture, and somehow you missed out on it, or you couldn't buy the blanket, or you couldn't buy that finished doll, don't be fretting, guys, because people are always selling dolls. Like, people are buying like crazy, and then they're selling like non-stop too. So don't get yourself all twisted and all stressed out because you just miss out on a specific doll or whatnot. There will be always something new around the corner. And I don't know, is that a blessing? Like, do you struggle with that, ladies? Let me know down in the comments, guys. Let me know. Are you the type who really falls in love with so many scalps and you just want them all and you bond smoothly and everything? Or you buy a lot of dolls and then you tend to get disappointed, even if the doll has nothing wrong with it? Do you feel like, okay, it's not it, I can't find it, like, what is it, that spark that I'm looking for? Let me know, guys. Or you're just a collector who's not looking for a spark, you just want variety for aesthetic reasons or whatnot. There's so many collectors out there, there's so many reasons why people collect, and so many ways how people collect. So, but definitely, I know that a lot of people struggle with that, with always looking for something new and with always seeking that high. And when it's not coming, it's frustrating. So let me know down in the comments, guys. And here is my Auntie Helena in her little ensemble. Look at that. I cannot even. She's so cute. She is so cute. Let me adjust this. I love this outfit on her. How cute. Oh my goodness. Alrighty, guys, so that would be it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed. I hope I made some sense, because I had it all in my head, kind of like it sounded good, but then I tend to kind of like ramble off, and my thoughts sometimes get all scrambled and everything. I don't know. It's a brain fog. Ugh, don't even get me started on that. So I hope you enjoyed. Please let me know in the comments what type of a collector you are. If you are the one who is so in love with everything and you're just struggling with it and you don't know which scalp to buy first or whatnot. Or let me know if it happened to you that you got the baby and you were all disappointed or it was just not there. I would love to hear from you guys. And I even may go live next month and I would be discussing some of your comments. Everybody will be welcome to participate. We would have kind of like fun coffee thing, and we will address all these like cases and all these opinions of yours. as I said, no opinion is the wrong opinion because we're all different. We're all individual. Our taste is individual. So let me know, guys. Thank you so much for being here, and I will see you in our next video. Bye.